everyone, this is me, Joyful Anime 19, coming back at you with a part 2 of What If Deku Had Jinx's Powers from Teen Titans Part 2. Last time, but before that, I have to say this, I am really sorry that I haven't been making this. I have put a hold on this, this series for a while, because I've been busy and it's hard for me now to make just one or two videos a day. So yeah. So yeah. In when the moment I end this video, I would tell you a special announcement. Before that, let's get to the what if. Deku is now with All Might. All Might tells him to tells him like in the anime. All Might gives Deku a task to clean up the beach of all its garbage. Deku does this even though he already has a big built body. He already has a body that's built up, but All Might still wants to make sure. It takes Deku gets done with it a bit early. Like, he only has like 2 months left. He only has about no, a minute. He has a month left before the UA entry exam. So Deku is now done with picking up all the trash from the beach, and All Might is really surprised because this could have been done in exactly like a year or two, but he finished it in no time. But he finished it in exactly 9 months. And All Might gives Deku his quirk, you know, like in the anime. All Might tells Deku that he can't stop getting stronger, like he can't stop training just because he got One for All. He needs to keep training and keep training so that way he can get stronger. So let's see, Deku before he got One for All, he already had like 5% of One for All. He was already at 5% One for All, but now he's got a lot more stronger. He has now about 15%. He's already at 15% of One for All. So now he can only use 15%. All Might tells him this, and Deku is still training, and he sees one of his friends. One of his friends has like how do I say this? Has like give me a moment. Deku does have friends, and let's see. One his first friend. He hasn't seen in quite a while. She's there. I think her name. Her name is Ali. She has a quirk. She has a quirk called Shock. No, wait a minute. Her quirk is called. You know what? Put a comment down below of what you think Ali's quirk should be. So they talk, and then Deku says, "Well, I'm training for the UA entries exam," and she says, "Wait, wait a minute, you're going to UA?" "Yeah." "Wait a minute, are you going to UA?" No, I'm going to Shiketsu High." "Really? I didn't know that. I thought you were going to UA." Well, I was thinking about it, but then I started thinking that maybe I wouldn't be able to get in because I will hesitate because you know, back when we were kids, I would freeze up every time a bully was about to punch me, and you always come in and protect me. So I think that Shiketsu High may be good for me. Ashley, I know I meant Alice. Ah, shit! I forgot her name. Uh, Alice. We'll call her. You know what? Let's call her Alice. They are talking to one. They Deku tells Alice that you. What are you talking about? You're strong. You've gotten stronger, right? Yeah, I've been going to the gym for a while. I've been taking martial arts classes lately. Really? I've been taking out the trash. I've been taking out the trash at the beach. Why would you do that? I just thought it was a good idea to get stronger. Mm, I guess you're right about that. And now we have a little bit of a time skip. Time skip. And Deku is now it's the day of the UA entrance exam. And I found out that Jinx's power is only energy manipulation. She can manipulate and generate energy from her body, from her body. She can generate energy from herself, or she can generate body. She can generate energy from the particles in the air. So yeah, in the atmosphere. So yeah, Deku is now there, and he sees Bakugo, and he bumps into Bakugo because Bakugo pushes him out of the way, and Bakugo says, "Out of my way, loser." And then Deku is wondering what's wrong. Why would he say that? And then Deku just ignores this and goes on, and he doesn't actually trip. He doesn't actually trip in this what if, so he's good. Deku is now in. He's now in the written test. President Mike explains everything. Means everything about what they're going to be doing in the battle zone and things like that about the robots and about the 0 Point robot. So he explains everything, um, and they're doing the written test. Deku has also been studying a lot, as much as he can get, because he knows that even if a hero does have power, they also need intelligence to be a good hero. So he's been reading as many books as he can get, as many books as he could read. So Deku is no, so we have a really smart Deku in this one. So he gets like number 1 in the written test, and they go to the battle zone. Deku is in the in the A block, and Bakugo was in the B block. So yeah, they are waiting, and Deku was about to, and Deku sees someone who's about to mess, was about, and Deku does see Uraka, who is now about to be messed with by some guy who was about to mess with her, and this guy was about to use his quirk on her. So Deku appears behind the guy, and Deku says, "What do you think you're doing? Stop it." And the guy says, "Let go of me." "Shut up. You'll disturb everyone else." "I don't know what your..." And the Deku says, "I don't know what your deal is, but leave her alone. Or else." And then the guy turns off his quirk, and he goes back where he was in the group, in the crowd. And so and Ida sees this, and that guy's really fast. He was right there, and he was over there. Does he have a speed type quirk? And Deku gets ready, and President Mike says that you have exactly an hour to finish. Have exactly an hour to finish, and everyone go, and then the door, is open, and President Mike says go, and they all go. Deku rushes. Deku manages to get the lead, and everyone sees Deku. What the hell? Where'd he come from? And Deku is like sees a three pointer and destroy and makes a scythe out of the energy he generates, and he cuts it in half, and it explodes, and he finds three more three pointers, and he slashes them in half, wasting no time, and everyone's shocked at this, how fast and quick this guy is, and they're wondering what kind of quirk he has, and President Mike says, "What are you all doing? Go!" And everyone goes, and everyone pops back get gets back to what they were trying to do, and they go into the city and get as many points as they can. And so yeah, the judges are seeing the new crop of applicants, and they see a lot of promise in them, but then they go to Deku but then they see Deku destroying a lot of robots while Deku was destroying a lot of robots. Each of the robots he's destroyed so far are 2-pointers and 3-pointers, and exactly only 5 1-pointers. So Deku is like getting a lot of points, and everyone and all the judges in the room are like shocked at how fast this kid is in combat, and they think that maybe he's like a genius. He's like a genius fighter. And All Might is smiling, and he's proud of Deku, of how much he's come so far. And Deku believes that he's got enough points, so he decides to sit down. He decides to sit down on a pile of robots that he destroyed. and And then he decides to get up and decides to see if anyone needs some help. Then hears someone saying help me, and he goes over there. He goes over, no, wait a minute. Hears a scream, and he goes over there, and it's a 0-pointer, and it's a 0-point robot. Deku now sees this big giant robot, the 0-point robot, and Deku knows that it's worth 0 points, and everyone is running away from it because it's not worth any points. And then he sees Uraraka in a pile of rubble, and she and he decides to cut the robot. He decides to charge up an attack. He decides to use about 12% of One for All in his quirk. Oh yeah, and his quirk's name is it's called Energy Control. So now Deku shoots a big giant beam cannon shoots a beam of energy at the robot, and the robot is like half of it like half of it is gone, and it falls back, and everyone is watching, and everyone sees this, and they are like shocked and surprised, and Deku lands on the ground, and he picks up the rubble off of Uraraka, and he asks if she's okay, and Uraraka says, "Yeah, I just have a sprained ankle." And Deku uses his quirk to heal her. He finds out that during that training, he finds out that his quirk can be used to heal. So yeah, Deku is healing her, and Deku realizes that they only have 5 minutes left, and so he picks up Uraraka, and Uraraka says, "Wait, what are you doing? Wait, what are you doing?" And Deku says, There's no time to ask any questions. I'm gonna help you get points. I'm gonna help you get some points for yours. I'm gonna help you get points. Do you trust me?" And Uraraka says, "Yeah, I do trust you." And Deku uses his quirk to help him get faster, and uses only about 5% of One for All in his quirk. And they go off, and Deku stops, and he sees 3-pointers and 2-pointers as well. Finds them, and he takes Uraraka, and they go. Deku goes head on, lunges in at all of them, and Uraraka touches them, and she uses her quirk Zero Gravity on all of them. And Deku says, "Wait, no, don't release your quirk yet." And they get more robots, and Deku says, "Okay, now release. Do it." And she releases her quirk, and now all the robots are already high enough, and they come crashing down, and all the robots explode the moment they crash into the ground. And it's already over. Uraraka and Deku manages to help Uraraka get some points for herself, and then and then the UA entrance exams are over, and All Might what Deku did, sees what Deku did. Not only did he save that, not only did he save that girl, he also helped her get get villain points as well. Get some points as well. So yeah, Deku. So yeah, All Might is really proud of him. Proud of young Midoriya, how much he's accomplished, and when it ends, Uraka sees Deku and she tells him thank you for helping me get more points, and also thank you for saving me. And Deku says, it's no problem. It's no problem. It looks like it just seemed that you need some help. So I'm really sorry for grabbing you like that and carrying you as well. Oh no, it's okay. And Uraka is blushing. Deku is also pretty much blushing, and everyone sees this, and they're thinking that maybe a couple or something like that. Because that's probably why That's probably why that kid saved her. Things like that. So yeah, they walk away from the UA entrance exam, and they go their separate ways. And so Deku is now waiting for his acceptance letter. And now, well, that's where we're going to leave it off here for now, everyone. See you all, and here's a special announcement that I promise all of you. Prepare to hear this. Prepare to hear this, everyone. And if I get like 100 subscribers, I would make a Naruto what if Naruto became the shield hero. Yeah, that's right. I've seen 2 videos of Deku getting the shield hero's powers. I've seen different videos about that, but I've seen a few videos about that. But what if Naruto became the shield hero of the Leaf Village? So yeah, I am thinking about making that what if video. So if I get like 100 subscribers, I'll make that video. I'll start planning on it and making ideas for it. And I know the Naruto series is like super long. It's like ridiculously long. I'll just have to and I already finished watching the first series of it. I'm already watching Naruto Shippuden. And so I'm thinking about going back and watching Naruto again. Or renting a video of it. That's what I'm thinking. So if I get 100 subscribers, I will make that video, and you guys will like it, and it's gonna be so awesome. And you guys will be so awesome. It's gonna be so awesome. So yeah. So this is me. Joyful Anime 19, signing off, and I hope I get 100 subscribers so I can make what if Naruto became the shield hero. So this is me saying bye and have a great day.